What's going on there, LEGO fans? Welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we are starting a new rebuild. That is right. We are going to be doing the residential area here. This should be a lot more manageable than most sections of my city. As many of you know, I just barely finished the rebuild of the downtown area, and that was, I would say, successful. Trying to make a lot more space for all of these modular buildings, and I do like the new look. It's different. And it allowed me to get a lot more buildings in the downtown area. Now, that took me 3 months to do, and I don't think it's going to take me well, I say that, but it shouldn't take me 3 months to rebuild the residential area. But I'm doing this not because there's anything wrong with this particular area, but because there's some other buildings that I want to add to this area here, and I want to recalibrate, so to speak. Now, there's going to be some things that might not make it through, and that's going to be probably, like, well, for example, like this haunted house. I don't think that's going to probably make the cut. I mean, I already have the haunted house back there in the amusement park, and this is probably more going to be a display set. And we have Diagon Alley there. I don't know if that's going to stay there either. So some changes coming that should make this a little bit more, I don't know, fluid with what it's called, and that is a residential area, meaning this is a place where it's nice and quiet, people live here, kind of away from the buzz of downtown, and of course, the amusement park over here at this side of the city. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start taking things out, and I have no plans on how this is supposed to look afterward. I just kind of, you guys know how this works, I just take things out, and I start putting it back together, and I realize, oh, I've got this problem, I've got that problem, and what am I doing? And it's just kind of chaos. I was going to say organized chaos, but is it organized? I don't know. But there's a lot of your sig figs in this area. I'm going to find you all and make sure you're all taken care of and tracked, and then we'll get you all back in to the area once it's all back together, and I'm excited to see how this all turns out in the end. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started.
A few moments later.
Time to check in. Here is the progress so far. Teardown is always quick, you guys. I mean, you're just reaching in, tearing things apart, getting the buildings out first. There is a lot, well, it's pretty easy. So a lot of stuff is going down here. Under the city, here's the houses, and right next to all of the other sets that have been displaced as time goes on, but I just don't want to put them back into storage because I love them so much. I got issues. I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I can bring them back in with this rebuild. Yeah, I don't know. That would be tough. Let's see. We got a few more houses over here. There you go. Right next to Ninjago. All right. So what is time consuming about this is I am removing all the tiling from my road plates, and that is tough. Now, the brick separators here that I use to kind of help me out here, you can kind of see the tip there is very worn out, and that is how most of mine look because I use these quite a bit. They're good tools, and then what I'll do is I'll just throw this back in my drawer, and I'll try to find one that's not all worn out at the tip. And I think I should just probably throw these away at this point. What do you guys think? I mean, it's not like these are worth any money. I mean, let me put this in perspective for you. Bricks and Minifigs gives these away for free. That should give you a really good indication of their worth, which is zero, nada, nothing. Anywho, I need to go find another one in my drawer, in my other bags and bags of those things in storage. So, yeah, so there's that, making the way through. It's not, man, it's nothing like the downtown rebuild. My goodness, removing all those tiles, whew, that was quite the project. But yeah, I got to go on the other side there and get the rest of these buildings out, and we will have our clean slate.
Many minutes later.
And here it is, guys. The clean slate has arrived. We are ready to rebuild. Actually, no, not yet. We're not ready to rebuild quite yet because this might look like it's ready to put things back on, but it's far from it. And that is because, well, it's dirty. You guys know dust is a problem. And a big reason why I like doing these rebuilds is it's an opportunity to clean those nooks and crannies. I mean, I do a lot of dusting and cleaning as best as I can with everything in my city, but as you guys know, there's lots of nooks and crannies that I just can't get to with a vacuum or a brush or anything like that. So right now, I just barely did the downtown, and that is nice and clean at the moment. It won't last long, but at least I know it's kind of like a satisfying clean feeling, you know, when you just get out of the shower. You're squeaky clean for a little while. So the felt is a bit dusty, and there's some exposed areas. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but there's a little square right there that was exposed behind a house. And my favorite is at the back there. You can see a line where the airport shuttle track was laid. And that helped, that blocked out some dust there, and there's a little dust square right there I noticed there. But so yeah, I'll get my vacuum down here, we'll vacuum that up so that it really is an official clean slate. I also noticed that while the plates, road plates and things like that do obviously have dust, and I'll clean these all off, but a lot of my road plates had some grime on them. It looks like a car with dirty wheels drove through a lot and really made a mess of them. So I'm going to have to do a little more of a nitty-gritty clean on those. And that's exciting stuff, I know, but don't worry, I'm not going to show you a video of that. So when we start laying everything down, it'll be nice and clean. And of course, we'll get all of the sets, the buildings, and all those nice and clean there as well. It'll be squeaky clean, yay, nice and sparkly. So yeah, that is part one, the clean slate, beginning of the rebuild of the residential area. And not super exciting right now, it's just a teardown. So nice big green area here. And I wonder if this, I can't remember if this is my first rebuild since, probably not. I don't know. I can't keep it all straight, guys. I rebuilt this thing so many times. But that's it for now. Part two coming up here soon. Hopefully this doesn't take 3 months. Hopefully a lot quicker. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.